It's late at night, and I've been up for a while, as you can probably tell by looking at me. My hair's probably all over my head, but I don't care. I really want to say what I gotta say while it's fresh on my mind. And I know I've stressed this out in a video, in another video, but I want to get more in depth on the reality of God. Okay? Now, the reality of God is real. There is a God, there is a creator. And I'm going to get in depth more scientifically why there is a creator. And now, let's go to what the evolutionists believe. And then, people that believe in the Big Bang, they believe two molecules rub together. Okay, now, this gets deep. Okay, this proves them wrong, but it also gets very, very deep. Now, Adam was made of the dust of the earth. He came from the earth, but he also came from God. The breath of life from God entered into the nostrils of Adam. But he was made from the earth. Okay, now when we are born, we inherit the traits of our parents. Well, Adam inherited the traits of earth. Now, one and one had to get together to make Adam. God used the dust of the earth, which God already created the earth. He already created the dust, but he breathed life into Adam's nostrils. Now, two molecules hitting together, that's one and one. Boom, Big Bang Theory, two entered into one. Two made one. That's what their reality or their theory is. But, seeing as how two made one, what made two? Would there need to be another two to make the one? To make the other one from two to make that a one? Now this is confusing, I know. It's not like of the devil, but it's very, very hard to grasp. Like, the devil's the author of confusion. It's not confusion like the devil, it's just hard to grasp. I mean, it's really, really deep thinking, okay? And it's not evil because I'm proving God is real. What I mean by that one molecule plus the other molecule. Who made that one molecule? If two molecules rub together, who made that one molecule? Who put that one molecule there? And then who put that other molecule there? It had to be God. Because nothing by no means gets here or is made or is born unless it comes from two. Now there's only one God. But see how God used the dust of the earth to create Adam. Now Adam inherited the traits of the earth, which we inherit the traits of Adam, and there still has to be two to make one. And this still gets in depth of spirituality and everything, because for us to be children of God, it takes God and the church to make one. Because two enters into one. Your mama and your daddy's DNA enters into you, which is one. One body, you inherit their traits. This is so. With that being said, if we look at science always repeats itself through any type of form of life, whether it be grass, trees. There's sponges which are asexual, but they still have two different organs living inside of them to make one. Okay? If we look at reproduction, okay? And I know there might not be any use in me posting this on Facebook. I probably will anyway. But these are for people, if I just, by some chance, if somebody that has a scientific mind will open this up, I'll be so happy. Because we look at reproduction. So we have to go by that. Now we track back our mamas and daddy, their mom and daddy, and their mom and daddy, and we go all the way back to the first man. Okay? Now, some people say we're from monkeys, but there's not one monkey bone anywhere in the monkey that is anywhere close to a human bone. Okay? We could not have evolved from monkeys. It's impossible. Because, like I said, their theories, there's an infected, never mind. This might not be appropriate if children are listening. But there's something infected in the male, okay, before he got to the female. Let's just say that. And that's what their theory is. But, now, if there was an infected one, this infected one would have gave birth to something. Well, it wouldn't have give birth. You see what I'm saying? Because that organism inside of them couldn't have lived. Okay, because our DNA are a blueprint. Now, when we're only made to accept certain things, and then other things don't hurt us. Like a whale cannot breed with a human. Okay, a spider cannot breed with a human. Okay, now if something's infected, it cannot breed with that species because there's certain limitations that the body can handle until you get to a spiritual realm. And then that's a whole different ball field. But 2 makes 1. Now, this is what I believe. I believe 1, there had to be 1. Now, people get into well, then where did God come from? Here's the thing. God created science. He created time, which we made the measurements of time, man did. But we're under the law of time. We age, we're born, we die. Okay, God created the time, the rule that is over us. So God was always there because time has no rule over him. He didn't come from nowhere. He didn't come from he is the past, he is the present, he is the future. He's the beginning, the end, the alpha and the omega. So God has no limitations. Yet we know we have limitations because if we put a nail in our hand, we bleed. Just as Jesus did. See, now God put human limitations on his only begotten Son for us to live by, for him to live by example where we can see him to see how we should live. And that is, I'm all over the place. Which is love. Okay. And that's why God put us here. People wonder why God put us here. God put us here and give us free will because he wanted true love. And that's what God wanted. And there is a God. And I believe that the Big Bang Theory was God's voice speaking it into existence. Let there be light. And there was light. Good night, everybody.